Hello my lovelies, I'm LadyHatty and welcome to a brand new Let's Play on City Skylines. I'm really excited to be playing this. I love this game. I've been watching a lot of other people play this game lately, so I had to get my give it a try myself. I've played it before, but it's been a while and I'm terrible at it. So hopefully I can get better at it, and I've learned a lot. I've been running a couple streams on it over on Twitch. So if you want to go check that out, you can see those runs. They're not great. Thankfully, I was able to fix my sound issues over there though. So we're going to actually play on two rivers. It's the one I'm most familiar with, and it's just set up really nicely for your water in and out tank. I was playing on let's see, what was it? It's something like Cliff Heights or something. And there's only stagnant water. And I was having so much trouble with keeping clean water. That's what eventually just killed my city. So hopefully this one will work out pretty well. I've got some mods running as well, which I will try to remember to show you either at the end of this video or at the start of the next one. It's all just pretty basic stuff, just to make my life a little bit easier. I mean, just the basics like auto-emptying of trash and dead bodies and auto bulldoze buildings, because it's so tedious. It adds nothing to the game to have to automatically bulldoze your buildings. It's basically just a punishment. So I'm going to go ahead and freeze it, or pause it. And I'm just really quickly gonna do the basic road. Well, I mean, I might as well just use these roads. I've tried to play around with one-ways. Doesn't work. I am not good at it. So, okay, I'm gonna build a straight road then. Fine. I was gonna go off to the right, but maybe I need a little more road before I do that. Okay. I'd really love to see where my natural resources are, so I know where to build. I'm guessing I'm gonna, well, I can at least see where the good wind is. Okay, so the good wind is over here, but it looks like I'll have forestry over here. This is still gonna be where we're gonna go ahead and put our factories for now. Just because it seems like that's gonna be the better way to do it. So we're gonna go out this way, and this is gonna be where our peoples is gonna live. And then we're going to come out this way, and this is going to be where our industrial's going to live. Straight? This doesn't feel straight to me. Well, it looks like it's parallel to that one. And then I'm going to need them to meet up. So, I don't want to do this. Let's see. How long is one section off of here? It's about there. So I'm going to pull from here. And maybe I might just have this curve up for them to meet. Not usually a fan of the curved roads, but I feel like I really don't want them to connect in here, and this will be where all our shopping will be. So we'll do that for now. Let's get some buildings going. Obviously we're gonna have to run some power lines for now, but in the future it'll all work itself out, so I won't need to. The 7 right there, which is great. Pull some power over. And over the road. There we go. And we are ready to start. Okay. Oh, water. That thing I was just talking about when we started. Yeah, I need to actually put that in the game. So our water runs downstream, which is so lovely to actually have. And we'll just put that there. Pipe you up. And pipe you over. Unfortunately, I've done it again. Our electric is so far away from our water that I feel like it might be cheaper for me to just give them their own power. Because, like, that's almost 3,000. This costs 6, but if I put it here, I get another 7. It should affect both of those with a little bit of power lines. And eventually I'll have to run my power down to here anyway, so I can get these guys, the water turbines. So let's see if that works. Are you getting power? Oh, that's fantastic. So let's watch our little people move in. Hello, little people. Did you move right where you're not going to get power? I bet you did. Oh, you can see those power lines moving. That's actually kind of creepy. Okay, with this guy moving in, we'll be okay. Yes, I know how to bulldoze. Unfortunately, we're going to get all the tips popping up. Can I turn those off? I wonder. Options. Usually I leave them in on games, but I've played this so many times it feels a little unnecessary. I'm really thinking, I'm going to leave day-night cycle on for now. Please let me know if you want me to turn it off. It gets really hard to see at night, and I'm not sure it's enjoyable for you guys. It might be. Like, I can totally get if you find it like this super awesome cinematic thing, because I feel like that's how I'd feel. But if you don't, and I get some feedback on that, I will gladly turn them off. So I am running with an expansion, the Snowfall expansion. So that's why you're seeing a lot more houses than if you've been more used to. Especially, I don't know how much of that has been updates and how much of that has been a DLC. But there's a lot more buildings than I know I'm used to, because I'm used to every other building being that. So I just love that adds so much more variety and everything. So I'm going to keep my housing over here, which means I'm going to keep my factories over here, with a nice little buffer of blue in the middle. Usually I would hate doing something like this. I think this is so ugly. But I think it'll work for now. Ideally, I'd put some kind of roundabout in here or something. I don't know. But everything's connected up. I love one-way streets, but at this small of a size, it just doesn't work very well. So we're going to wait until we have more land, more space. Once we get this area really working so it can support me doing other stuff, I will go ahead and build a new area. And that will all run off wonderful one-way streets and roundabouts, and everything will be efficient. And then I'll come back and rework this area someday. That's the plan anyway. We'll see if that actually happens. But so we've got a little more demand for industrial, but I think that'll fill itself out. We're getting somewhat close maybe to our first population benefit. So every once in a while you get population boosts enough that it unlocks new parts of the game. I realize I'm explaining this all like you people know how this game works. I hope so. I mean, it's a SimCity clone. So there shouldn't be anything too new and exciting to most gamers, I think. I don't know why we're losing so much money. Can I look in my money tab? No. I've got budget here. No? Huh, I thought you could look at that this early. Even just to look at what you're doing. That's neat. Big old tower there. Box factory. Wonder if someone's got a theme for steampunk, because that would be fantastic. Yes, I know. I was just looking at you. Thank you. So we've got water. We've got traffic. Yeah, our traffic is lovely. Out here, we don't own this area, so we can't do anything about it. We saw our wind when we were placing plants. And see how happy people are. This guy's not happy. I think that's because that just got built. Yeah, no one lives there. The house itself is unhappy because it has no people to eat. Okay. Yay, now we have the economy panel. Good. I did want to check that. Where's all my money going out? Because expenses are... I mean, it's all of this. I guess it's just that electric that we've got 2 of them going. It's okay. We should catch back up. We've got night going now. Thankfully, all the streets are super well lit. Even our little one lane, 2 ways. 2 lane, 2 ways? I don't know. I actually just really like that it's there also because you've got this great little mountainous bit here. Yeah, there is now terraforming. I don't know if that's specifically because of snowfall, but it gives us that option. Also, some point we might need to do heating. I don't know if we will because we're not on a map that specifically has snow. Let's get some more people in this. I just want the little houses go there. Because, yeah, we're definitely getting some need. These guys are complaining about not having enough workers. But it looks like one of them filled up. 10 jobs available. Yeah, they definitely will. Eventually we'll be able to make districts, but we can't right now, so I don't know why it's telling us about districts yet. More people moving in. I've got it going in 2 times mode. when we're not just trying to wait for money or things to happen, this is how I'm gonna play it. Just, I feel like 3 times I can't keep up. Though it will make for a longer series. You know, there's still a lot of repeat buildings. At least this one's a recolor. The other ones have all been yellow. It feels like that'd be a really, really easy way to get more variety going on if you just had a ton of recolors of everything, but whatever. I could always add assets, either build my own or download other people's later. Okay, we're finally making money, thank God. How's our electric doing? Electric's doing pretty good. And water is doing just fine. Water will be fine for a long time, I believe. So we've got that filled up. See, I see... Well, traffic. Traffic would be the reason to not just keep going out in a straight line. Oh. No curved roads. Go there, and start pulling this up. What are you? Elevation step, that's right. Huh. Don't know what that means. Does that make the roads automatically higher than the area around them? No. I don't know. I have to look into that. We're needing more industrial now. Okay. I'm trying to take things slow. I have taken things way too fast in the past and absolutely ruined cities because of it. I'll just go ahead and fill these in now. They'll build them when they need them. Oh, look at that little house. It's adorable. It's so fancy for a little house. Oh, you're so cute. I want to move into you. Yeah, I'll be looking at the houses a lot. I like looking at houses. Watch a lot of HGTV and stuff. Okay, so it looks like we're sitting somewhat balanced. I'd like to have more income coming in, but there's nothing I can do about that. Let's see, is our electrical covered there? It is, but I don't want to delete these just because I feel like someday we'll be connecting over there. We might need them. Probably not necessary, is it? I'll take them out. I wish it would show you where they're So, let's have power, maybe? It'd also be really nice to have underground power lines. I guess that's, when they're connected, that's what it is. They have underground power lines. I'm a smarty. I love all the little signs on everything. That's super cute. Furniture. This guy's got a rotating squirrel on a bagel. Squirrel on a bagel. Got burgers. Looks like maybe a fish shop. Fallen Deadpool. That's creepy. Yeah, I find the shops tend to be the most interesting. Okay, we definitely need more housing, more residential. I'll call it like all kinds of different things. May have noticed by now I'm bad with names. This goes for names of types of people as well. Let's see, is that close enough? Okay, I want to do that now, so we don't lose houses. Oh wait, no I don't. No I don't. Oh. So I'm going to do it this way. Yeah, we're going to lose that house, and that sucks. I guess we're going to... Yeah. Did you just snap already? Thank you. So then I'll have to go curved or diagonal. Which isn't a bad thing. No, we'll just pull to here for now. Okay. So that'll be available, but first we finally are having some electrical shortage, which I've been expecting. Oh, it looks like that was the only 8 spot here. Yeah, 7's not bad. Okay. And of course you need water. We are now a little hamlet. We can now play with our taxes. We can take loans. I don't want to do either of those if it's at all possible. We can get garbage, healthcare, and education. We can take, which means we now unlocked a medical clinic, landfill site, and elementary school. Garbage is going to be my biggest priority right away, so we're going to go ahead and put this in here. Get that as close to our residential as possible without actually affecting our residential. We're going to also want to give these poor people some water. Is that close enough? Close. I know I don't need to make it perfect. Oh, is that one house not gonna have water? Please tell me that one house is not gonna have water issues. Oh, thank you. Okay. Can I put another 8 down here? I can. Okay. Well, this happened sooner than I expected. So we now have everything on one grid, which means we're going to have a ton more power coming in. Honestly, just doing the power lines would have probably been enough. We also need a healthcare facility. I'm going to go ahead and put that on our new road, because it'll still service most of our people here. And education. You don't want to over-educate your people too quickly, but you will need education, otherwise your houses won't level up. So what we're going to be doing with our roads is this. So now we have this big ol' stretch of road, and that's all able to have houses built on it. But you don't have a bunch of cross streets, and which makes traffic lights, which makes more traffic. I know this isn't going to have power, but it feels like we can probably start zoning this up. I also wonder if this works like SimCity, where if I zone it like that, will I just get big houses in here? It doesn't look like it. Would've been cool. They just took both sides. Huh. I already had power. That's odd. I guess it had just a big enough square. Well, we needed more people anyway. So that's doing great. Garbage is well taken care of. And we've got plenty of electric going out. And our water's fine. Water, we won't need another pipe for a while. But we can see all that horrible water going downstream. Which we are so happy it goes off downstream, trust me. And we've got some pollution over here. Unfortunately, we can't zone our districts yet, so it's going to keep being awful. As soon as humanly possible, we are going to switch our industry to other types. So we'll do farmland or forestry or whatever's available. Because they bring in more money, they're more interesting to look at, and at least forestry and agriculture don't pollute. We need more blue. Suppose I could do another circular street here. What are you? Are you a cougar? Neat! Oh, I love that. I don't think I want another curved street. Like, I'm sort of regretting the curved street in the first place. So let's see. How far out would it be to get between that and this? That's not awful. There's definitely some overlap, but that's okay. We'll lose a house. But there will be more houses. So, there and there. They'll just split the space there. So, I don't know how I'm going to do that. That's just going to be our bigger and bigger shopping section. It'll loop back into here sometime. And now we need a bit more industrial. Then I want to wait and make sure we're doing okay. Why is there a gap there? That worries me. That could be a sign that my roads aren't straight. No, do not do a single square. Thank you. You can do a single square. I love it when they do build the teeny tiny buildings. They're so cute. And usually really short. So I guess this guy just has a ton of yard over here. Tiny little doghouse. So as citizens start being educated, we will start to have a little bit of houses leveling up. So you see how that's getting upgraded. And once that reaches the next state, you'll actually see the house go through construction. Oh, and that one's cute too. It looks like a little older, maybe 50s, 60s design. I like the garage on the side though. We're still wanting more people. Let me make sure everything's stable before we do that. Electricity is starting to get a little iffy. I'd like to keep it, like, strong at all times, if possible. It seems like right here on the coast is our best spot. Okay. That's probably people just talking about energy. I'm not going to be showing you the tweets. I hate the tweeter. It just repeats the same stuff over and over again every time. It doesn't usually tell you anything you need to know. And you have to read through so much stuff that's unnecessary that by the time something you actually need to know about happens, you're not paying attention to it. So if people are like, why don't we have power in a part of the city you're not paying attention to, you might not notice. And then people running around. So there's one, this game is really cool because, like, Oscar Holmes, he has a residence. I can click on that and show you his residence. If he would slow down. That should have shown me his residence. I don't know why it didn't. He's unemployed currently, and he is visiting the convenience store. Then he will go back to that specific... Okay, so it's this house. He'll go back to this express house. He has a workplace. He will go to that workplace. He will come home. He will take a certain track to work, and you can actually follow his car. Like, people don't just have animations to go out into the car, and then at night they come back into the car. Like, every car is actually tracked and exists in this world. I think that's just so cool. So that you can also do that with, like, if I add a dog park, we'll actually get dogs in town, and you can track the puppies around town. It's really neat. Towards the end of the series, we will probably just watch a puppy walk around town. Let's see what I'm doing. I'm gonna say that phrase so many times. There's your drinking game, kids. Every time I say, let's see how we're doing. Take a drink. Yeah, I mean, everything's gonna be pretty great for now. You could do with a touch more education, but I'm not opening it now. No, we've got beyond what we need. Okay. Why are you unhappy? No reason to be unhappy. Maybe that's just because it's not full. Well, but it looked like it was because of the school. Why are you not able to use this school? You're right next to it. I don't understand you people. You have adults. Why would you need it? I don't get it. We're just going to accept that I don't get it. And build some more people. Oh, I still have this area too. I should probably do that. Okay, so that's going to be a ton more people coming in. I'm going to go ahead and zone up the rest of this, so I can bet you in a second we're going to need it. I guess this road is just going to keep going straight for now, and it's going to connect to the next time we have one of these, maybe? I don't know. I want some blue. Feels like it's going a little quick. I should probably slow down, but everything's stable. It would be nice to bring in some extra money, though. Probably should be saving it. Am I actually low on water? Ooh, we're a worthy village. We can now do districts. We can do policies. We can get a second loan. We can do district specialization and service policies. We now have the fire department, police department, and unique buildings. Unique buildings are unlocked by completing achievements. So once you get an achievement, you unlock a new building. You can put that in your city. We can now do a forestry specialization and an agricultural specialization. We have policies for power, water, and smoke distribution, or smoke detector distribution. And we have the buildings for the police and fire. Now, I was finding out what was going on with our water over here. No one should have water issues, unless the pipe doesn't run through their area. I knew this would be a problem, and I did it anyway, didn't I? Okay. You guys should be good. So, we're going to want to get on fire and police. Especially fire. Gonna put fire in here, so that can reach, like, everything. Fire is going to be a bigger deal in your industrial area, whereas police is pretty much exclusively a residential issue. You'll have some of it around here, but not as much. Yeah, I think those were the only things we added. Yeah. Then I was going to do something. Districts! Yay! I like districts. I didn't use them at all when I was just playing on my own. And then I've been watching other people play, and I'm like, oh, these are super useful. I don't do much of districting when it comes to, like, my people and having different policies for different areas very much. but they're super useful for one major reason. Because you can specialize what your agriculture, what your industrial does. So it looks like we've got a little bit of forestry here. Some of these might complain if we use forestry on them, but we don't have anything else. So we're going to go ahead and tell this it's forestry. That is my alarm going off, so... this won't even let me zone it. Or did it? Okay. Yeah, it's got a little tree on it. So this is not going to be Hamilton Hills. I was going to do one of those. Tell you while I was in here. Oh, I already did. Okay. I need something forestry. So, we're going to need to name both our forestry region and the rest of our town. You guys give me some ideas. What do you think we should name them? Because if you leave this up to me, I'm going to name them something stupid. I'm not kidding. I named the one in my live stream the Forest of Bees. And then I didn't spell forest right, so it was the Force of Bees. Do you want that to happen to you? Alright guys, thank you so much for checking this out. I hope you enjoyed. I hope this will go a lot better than how I've played in the past. You guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!